bodies and organizations of the African Union, whether specialized or subsidiary organizations, which number 70 entities, and specialized committees.
Welcome back. Well, to shed more light on this African Union today taking place in Nairobi, Kenya, we have the pleasure to have this phono with Dr. Abdul Latif Wahba, writer and journalist. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Well, how do you see the importance of the participation by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi in this meeting and the speech delivered by the President?
Let us say first that this mechanism, mid-annual meeting of the African Union was launched in 2019 under the Egyptian chairmanship of the African Union. It was established as a part of efforts toward the institutional reform of the Union, the divisions of labor and the tasks between the African Union. As you know that President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, during his participations, inserted on many issues, especially the African development and the how can the African Union face the climate changes and also the challenges that faces the African continent, especially after Egypt adopted all these issues during COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi at the same time reiterated again on the mechanism to announce bilateral cooperations between the countries and also how they can cooperate together to face the economic challenge at the same time. Especially as you know that there are many repercussions due to the Russian-Ukrainian war, and at the same time, as you know that all nations suffered from this crisis. At the same time, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi also discussed with many leaders of the African Union the progress made in the work program for the commercial integrations of the countries of the continent, and at the same time how to promote the freedom of movement and the African Common Passport and the ways to link financial markets, infrastructures, and so on. During this speech, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi also offered many main points for the African Union. First, to speed ending the plan for the African development, and at the same time how to encourage all the financial sources in some different sectors in the continent, especially the main infrastructures, and how they can also make a link or a naval link between the Mediterranean and also Victoria Lake, and also the highway or the speedway between Cairo and the Cape Town and so on. At the same time, he asked all the African leaders to intensify their efforts with the international organizations to face the problem of the foreign debt on the African countries, and how to implement at the same time the free trade zone.
Yes.
Many important points President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi offered on the table, and how they can deal with it in the coming session.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information, Dr. Abdul Latif Wahba, journalist and writer. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me in this coverage. My name is Amal Mukhtar. Please stay tuned for more updates on Nile TV International.